so I'm going to react to Juju's video here. She recently got into it with Fifi, or Feifei, or whatever you want to call her, over Fansly drama. And Juju is a phenomenal VTuber. And she's getting a lot of flack because she's got an not safe for work portion of her Discord. And I really, 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 really think that I really, really will stand with Juju on this one, because she makes some very valid points during her video here, and we're going to give it a watch.
I'm not denying, nor have I ever hidden, that there is art
Juju versus E-Thot.
Created of my persona.
Thank you for giving me a title for the YouTube video, Lumi.
It's an IRL image of me naked selling my of the on the internet.
So for those of you that don't know who Juju is, Juju became literally famous in the VTuber world because she's a white chick that put braids on a VTuber model as a white person. And she notoriously became famous as an outlier VTuber, and she's handling it like a champ. Her and her husband have taken it on the chin a lot. And her husband's a chud, and I hope one day that I can play like a video game or something with him. He's really, really, really awesome. He's really funny, actually. I'm telling you this right now. If I were still into drinking and going out to bars, I'd buy that guy a beer. But this whole thing with Feifei or whatever, it's getting out of control here.
Or do I offer my audience to suck their dick? Or pretend that I'm like coming just because
Fansly is basically yeah. I seem to be good at that.
So the Twitter drama kind of like spiraled onwards on its own, and I didn't pay much attention to it. But who would have thought that,
Yeah, she made this post and then spent a whole entire day on the beach. I missed her live stream this morning because I slept through my alarm to wake up for it. God. I have to be in her streams more.
The hots get mad. The hots get mad over basically nothing. Oh my god, Juju, you're such a bully. You're like the worst person.
This is one of the sweetest women in VTubing, guys. She's nothing like any of the top tier. She's nothing like any of the top tier VTubers out there. She just takes in art that is drawn by her fans. Literally, that's all she does. She's not on Fansly. She doesn't do any of that. She's happily married. Every guy on the planet that has a brain wants a wife with the same exact mindset as her.
Ever. I saw this tweet. I must have been on the toilet, scrolling on my phone, and I saw this funny tweet. Someone got an award. I don't know who it is. They're getting an award, right? And that's good on
Mags, thank you for the raid, dude.
Creator.
We are
Let me get like the quotes out. The quotes are even funnier, like the comments.
Hey, yo, Lumi, can I get a shout out for Mags, please?
Comment just quite yet, because this comes at a later point. So, sis, this is not the flex you think it is. Look, people get mad.
The whole entire deal is, guys, is that there has been the whole entire Cinder drama literally put a rift in the VTubing community when it comes to its audience. You're either sitting on the side of being hardcore fans of the girly pops, which are all the top tier gamer subs VTubers, or you went and you sought your entertainment from other VTubers that are more mellow minded, like Juju, Celestium, Leaf, a whole bunch of others, which is what gave all of these people popularity right at the same time that this thing with Cinder happened. The whole entire thing here is that Fifi was bragging because she's a top 1% creator on Fansly. The whole entire reason that I don't like her is because of the fact that if you go to her Fansly page, she's literally selling anime asshole for $9.99. She's got no self-respect for herself. And then she cries foul to the ref when the internet doesn't give her any respect.
This is not something to be proud of, right? Because it's fans, and we all know what they do. Put Flaps Vida in the Grand Canyon. A shame she didn't get the person.
Oh, Deja! Second favorite monkey VTuber. Deja made a freaking Juju video.
Get a personality with it too. This is quite like, calling it out there. Can't wait for the next series of Fefe purposely breaking the Twitch TOS and then play the victim.
Yeah, see, that's another thing there's two things right now that's wrong with Fefe. One, she did her apology she did her warning about orgies around the same day or the day before Fansly decided to come out with the Offkai con, saying that they're going to have a booth there. And that's kind of feeding into this, because my view on this whole entire matter as to why I called her out is because she knows that these things are happening, yet Fansly and Offkai are both a part of the same con. Offkai is giving out permission slips for kids 13 to 17 years old. So how in the holy ever living hell does that make any sense? You're going to invite kids to large gatherings that have all of these weirdo freaking sexually obsessed people at them. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. None.
And our list goes on and on, like Golden Skin after with the 100 guys. So anyway, I think this is kind of funny, I'm just like, people are upset she got a prize.
Mm-hmm.
And she does what many other girls do on the internet. They're basically making a living out of not so say so content, right? You know what the site is for. I don't have to explain this. So people got mad. One of the whore of all time awards, surely, right? And I'm scrolling through this, like being the top number one whore is a thing. And I'm just like, wow, this is fucking hilarious, right? What do I know? I'm tweeting this out. Here we go. And the whole award goes to, like,
she almost got 1 million views on hers by itself, and then Fefe decided that it'd be a good idea to block Juju because of the repost that she put out. I imagine that Fefe blocked a whole bunch of people. Fefe hasn't blocked me yet for mine, and I pretty much said the same thing that Juju said. Juju actually commented on my thread for Fefe twice. I believe that she said, "Who cares?" after I asked how old she was for her little "I don't care about being a whore" comment. So, yeah.
Not even condescending, not even cheer.
See, most people are taking offense to the way that Juju's responding. You have to understand, too, Juju's personality. Juju is very, very dry in her humor. And that's why that's why she has a fan base. Her humor is very, very dry, and she tries to do that on X, and people don't understand it from an outside perspective, which it makes it even funnier, actually.
Hearing it on, like, actually quite neutral. I know that it's not a good idea to brag about being a hose. Negative meaning.
Trespass.
This is not my
Fefe is just way too sensitive to survive any criticism at this point. That is very true, DK.
Being a prostitute or a whore or a
that is actually a very, very valid point, because you're inside of a quote-unquote job field where you have zero self-respect for yourself, and then when you try to brag about it everywhere online, and you find out that when you do it on X, people will massively troll you over it, because if you have no self-respect, what makes you think other people will have self or respect for you? Being in prostitution within itself is just morally stupid. All that the new age of the internet has done is moved it from the street corner to the internet. That's literally all that it's done. You got Fansly, OF. I highly detest all of those sites. I dislike all of those sites with every fiber of my being, because it takes women and it isolates them from society, relying on a whole bunch of Cretan dwellers in their freaking basement, spending hundreds of dollars on them for no reason other than, like, what, 30 seconds of satisfaction? I won't respect the people that do it, because they feed off of people who I don't respect either. This is why I keep on emphasizing, guys, go out and do stuff. Don't lock yourself in a basement. You will end up like the very cretin that is sitting there just wasting all of your hard-earned money away on a chick that doesn't even freaking care about you. Would you rather, I don't know, just like throwing this out there, if you're a dude, would you rather put that money into a woman that you actually cared about? I'd rather put money into a woman I actually cared about. I'd rather get out of my mom's basement. All the crap that's happened to me, you didn't see me go crawling back home to my mom and dad. They even gave me the option, and I said no. No, I'm gonna do this my way. With all of the crap that has happened to me over the last 3 months, or 2 months, I have declined my parents twice of going back home to Kentucky to stay with them, because I refuse to do that.
Or, call it what you will. Use a different word for it.
Wouldn't be surprised if she's on OnlyFans.
I just call it for what
it is. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by it either.
You see it in such a negative way, then why are you doing what you are doing? And got real mad. I mean, I'm
my stance is the platforms are going to exist, then any creator on said platform shouldn't complain about the bed they made for themselves. Well, yeah, it also goes back to hypocrisy too, DK.
I don't give a what you do. If you want to people's dick.
It all goes back to respectability in yourself. You can avoid being disrespectful to yourself by not joining these fields. And what's even worse is that Feifei is going to wake up one day and she's going to turn on her stream and she's going to look at her chat. Just like one day she's going to do it. She's going to look at her chat and see how much they do not respect her as a human being. And she's going to get massively depressed from it. She's going to have a crash out that will be like the asteroid that hit the planet to eradicate the dinosaurs. That's what will end up happening in her brain. Because she's a woman. Women are more emotional than dudes are. Which is why you see, women becoming more popular at this whole entire I want to be on Fansly and OF thing than dudes. It's like a 9-to-1 ratio of men versus women that actually go into this career field. It's actually insane. And if you want to be a hoe, but take responsibility for what you are. You're going to get made fun of by normal dudes. You just are, because us normal dudes don't have any respect for you.
Go crazy, Gotta do
absolutely.
What you gotta
Thank
do,
you.
I suppose. And I don't really give a how you earn your money or what achievements and award, and if people making fun of you that you're a slut or whatever, I'm just like, okay, this is ridicule. There are good among my fandom as well. I know this, right? I'm a good myself. I like anime waifus. I picked a hot character because she's pleasing to the eye.
Yep. If we're in VTubing, guys, we just like pretty looking anime women, okay? Base and fact, but it's it's how you present yourself also, too. I'm more of a serious kind of guy. You don't get really a whole lot of jokes out of me. Like, I'll fuck around with chat every now and then, but most of the time when I'm doing content for you guys, it's more on the serious side, like reacting to this. But the one thing that is different between me and Juju is that I have zero tolerance for not safe at work stuff. People have been commenting on my feeds with Juju in them, mind you, saying you're standing up for somebody who's a hypocrite. And I just respond with, how is she a hypocrite? She's not showing whole for money. She's just giving a room in which people can do their art and then drop it in there. She's literally not showing whole for money. I don't understand where that came from. Fine, and I asked one dude in the thread, I was like, find me proof that Juju's showing whole for money. I haven't gotten a single response from that. I even bookmarked it so that I would remember it. I choose chaos over a Fansly, and by chaos, I mean cheeky dope. Oh my god, bro. You need an elephant gun for that woman. I try to go for pretty, but I wanted a VTuber that screams me. That's the whole entire point. The whole entire point of VTubing is to put your personality into it. Feifei's personality is that I want to over-sexualize myself. Me, I'm more serious. Tactical gear, shows off my military time. Pelt on my head, I got the idea from literally the very cape that you guys saw in Destiny 2 while I was playing it earlier. Except I swapped out the wolf for a bear. I'm more nerd serious, man. That's my code. That's my coding. You know, Juju's a goofball, and her audience is a bunch of goofballs too, and she's openly said that she goons with her husband. So naturally, you're going to get a whole bunch of people in her audience that goon too, which is fine. That's her community. She can do whatever she wants with it. But to actively say that she's being hypocritical to Feifei is stupid. Juju doesn't show whole for money. She just doesn't. And I have yet to anybody to prove me wrong on that one.
With the difference that I don't offer any fan service.
I'm fine with not safe for work existing.
This is Sparta!
Thank you for the follow too, Luce.
Do stuff for me.
I'm fine with not safe for work stuff existing, but really dislike the mindsets and entitlement that comes with it nowadays.
I appreciate.
Yes, people who are in Fansly and some of the top tier creators like that actually do, you know, say so kind of artwork to get themselves up there, you know, I have no respect for that because you literally use sex to get what you wanted. And it's an easy button. So I have no respect for easy. Then you compound on top of that it's disrespectful to yourself. That makes it worse. So I'll make fun of you for that. So, yeah. Very, very valid.
All kinds of
Thank you
stuff,
for
right?
the follow, too,
I even
Luce.
had a not
I won't even finish that name on stream
channel,
so that I can
It's
get
the
this
same
to
with
be a
the
YouTube
Discord
video.
not work 18+ section. I do try
Blue
to
hair,
moderate so it doesn't get mixed in
nurturing,
the
motherly
main,
figured, regarded
content
as a nod to my
because,
ancestry, and
you know,
on the other side,
people who
chaotic,
don't
playful
want to
homage
have,
to my
those
husband.
kinds of images on
Nice.
the timeline. They can kind of separate it, right? So, but I don't make money with it. It's literally just fans creating images. I have never fooled my audience into thinking that they are boyfriend materials or that I want to...
Are you kidding me? She puts her husband on stream all the time. Her husband and her have streams where they're straight up flirting with each other for like 3 hours. Because they love each other. She's a loving wife. The fact that she has an NSFW like page on her Discord still completely throws me off from this. Oh, Lusty! What up, Lusty Links? Thank you for the follow, girly. Thank you for being here. It absolutely has absolutely nothing to do. Hey, Lumi, can you give a shout out to Lusty Links, please, on Kick? Please? Or I don't care if you do it through Twitch. Just give her a shout out somewhere. Welcome in. Welcome in. You might be a part of a YouTube video later, Lusty, just to let you know. It's just really crazy that people are like doing the correlation that Juju's basically a hoe. When she's not shown hoe once, she's happily married. She brags about her husband being good at sex, and that's all that she needs. Literally a quote from her, by the way, that she said to her chat 1,000,000 times. Which is why I don't get where all of these freaking quangos are getting the whole she's a hypocrite thing. It's like a whole entire outside the view. It's outside of the scope because you don't know her. You're just coming at her thinking that you do because she had one tweet. It's really, really dumb.
Often more than just talking to a friend.
Fifi is like Kamala Harris. We know they didn't get where they are now from climbing the ladder. There was a poll involved.
Opinions about what you do. And if you can't take that, if you're so embarrassed of what you do, or you're just like, no, don't call me a whore, then why are you then being a whore? I mean, I'm just like, literally called you what hundreds of other quote retweets did before me. Mine just happened to blow up. I'm not denying, nor have I ever hidden, that there is lewd art that my fans created of my persona.
Wait, is she watching
What
while
there is
streaming?
not
I have no idea.
is an IRL image of me and
All it just says is that Lusty Links followed me on Kick.
on the internet. Nor do I offer my audience to suck their dick or pretend that I'm like just because they're typing in the chat.
There are points in Juju's streams, like, because I've been a fan of hers since she got the upscaling. There's been a point at when she first became famous, when people started to know who she was. There was a point where she had a whole bunch of people that were trying to gooner bait her when she first started. And instead of going along with that, she instantly shuts people down like that in her chat, actively. She doesn't let her mods do it. She does it actively. She does it. She openly tells all of us that are fans of hers, hey, guess what? I'm not freaking gooning material here. I have that in my Discord. Don't do that in my chat. She literally has done that a handful of times that I've witnessed being in her chat.
Even worked in the industry, chat, and I've been open
Anyway,
about
Kick has no
this.
shout out. Yeah,
I
then
have
just
been a
then just do
merchant.
them through
I
Twitch
sold,
then, Lumi.
Toys. We talked about this so many times. I don't condemn workers. What I have always condemned, and I feel like, dude, shut the f*** up, is
Feel
when
like
you
we
are
need a strict no
worker,
simps allowed rule.
and you cannot admit that you're a sex worker, which FIFA hasn't even
You're
done.
never gonna get rid of
She
it at this point,
proudly
Father.
posted her award.
Oh,
I
Links
just
rated
said,
me
like,
on Kick
wow,
with 22!
Well, congratulations.
Oh,
I
shit.
guess. You know?
Thank you!
Not
Thank you,
negative,
Lusty Links!
not
Thank
positive.
you! Thank you
Just
for the
call it
host!
a
Appreciate
award.
you.
Come on, it's fucking hilarious. It's a Fansly award. Like a week ago, every VTuber was freaking out that the Fansly was sponsoring the whatchamacallit event.
She's talking about the Off-Kai-Con and how Fansly has a booth there now. And the whole entire reason why Feifei's getting fire, in her direction right now on the internet is because literally after that was announced, Feifei just posted, hey, orgies are a thing at these things. And then people are starting to correlate that to, oh man, the very company that you're a top 1% creator in is also trying to ask Off-Kai to give 13 to 17-year-olds permission slips to go to these things by themselves. So not only are you a cretin, but now you're trying to influence a younger generation of people to be cretins. Guys, sex is not meant for anybody less than 18. That's why the law literally puts 18 as the age of consent. You can have the birds and the bees talk with, your kids if you have them. Yes, that's to teach them later on in life. That's your job as a parent. But it's not Hawkeye's job, and it's not Fansley's job to teach these people about sexual activity. It is not. It is not their job also to influence these kids with sexual content. I don't know where we got lost in society to where these companies think that that's a great thing to do. Of course, though, that's like asking why in the world are, we doing this whole entire trans and pride thing in classrooms right now. But that's a topic for a different time. The thing that I'm trying to say is that it's not a company's job to teach these kids or influence them with sexual activity. Should not be a reason why they exist on this planet. None at all.
That they were showing.
If you have kids, be parents. Don't let your kids go to stuff like this until they are adults. These cons are specifically meant for adults, not kids. Okay? Don't let your kids go to a con before they're 18. I'm certainly not going to let my kid go to one unless they're with me and it's supervised. That's definitely not going to happen where they go to a con by themselves. That's not happening.
In front of the children and the minors who aren't 18
you hear that?
Yet.
Islam don't fuck minors.
Pride
Month is one of the most frustrating times of the year for me.
Forbid, I go like, congratulations for the whole.
I'm pro bullying simps.
And someone goes
was
like,
a simp? Yeah, I was a simp too. And now I'm into bullying them.
Then you can't be upset with me and just like, oh my god, it's called postman, not mailman.
Nah, I'm choosing
like,
peace.
Whoa.
And sex is definitely not meant for anyone except for you and the person who the Lord betrothed you to.
Didn't I just use the word?
When it comes to actual sexual activity, I find, because I've been on both sides of the spectrum, when I got cheated on during my second divorce and I got divorced, I went on my man-ho freaking spree through women. They all wanted relationships with me. I just was there for the physical contact. And it made me fucking miserable. It made me miserable. Once you get to like the 15th chick, you're just like, man, there's just like nothing here. I'm getting the physicality of it, which lasts 30 minutes to an hour. But there's nothing after that. I'm not getting any motion out of this. It's just, I'm dead sticking right now, dude. I'm just on autopilot just with these chicks that just want to have sex all the time. And the reason why I did that is because I was angry, because I put a lot of work into my second marriage, and to find out that she was cheating on me during my whole entire second deployment just completely ruined me in a way during that time of my life. And it's bad. It's bad being that way. It's bad for men's mental health to be that way. If you're a man and you like somebody, go out there and ask them. If they say no, you do what men do. You take it on the chin. You walk away. And if you find somebody else that you like, go up and you nicely ask them without being a freaking creepy person. Do you want to go out? Do you want to have lunch? Do you want to have dinner? I do that with chicks all the time. Even the ones that are online. Biggest example with me is Neven. I was not hiding that I liked that girl at all. I asked her out and everything. I bluntly told her on the internet and in DMs, I want to date you eventually, yes. And the unfortunate thing is that she's the type of person that wants somebody there, and it's either between the choice of either moving to Israel or her moving here, and that's an expensive undertaking, and we're just in two different worlds right now, and we can't do that. And then the whole entire thing with Lord Voldemort female Voldemort just made it worse, and now Neven's not even talking to me anymore, which is fine, I guess. So, just don't be afraid of it, dudes. If you like somebody, go up to them and ask them. It's not that hard. You get rejected. Pull a 180. Pull your pants back up. You know, that's the wrong way to say that. You know, Jesus Christ, I got so lost in that thing with Neven. Just take it on the chin and move on, guys. Don't get obsessed with a girl when she says no. Move on to the next one. And eventually you will find one that will make you the happiest dude on the planet.
Word and the title, it is like used in that time.
Being the Chad jock in that movie, where his bro to open the condom packet and find out it had punctures in it from the cheerleader who wants him badly.
And just like, oh my God,
some women still hit on me, and that's when I go weaponize autism on them and try to focus on minute details not related to them.
For $5. Just say you're a perfect bitch and move on. God damn it! I don't like
an example of this is the playgrounds being in McDonald's. Kids have fun place to go and want to always go to McDonald's.
Who the f cares? It's not like it's never been about the monies. I get that the not for work audience attracts way more revenue than me telling my audience, dudes, I'm married, I'm taken, you can't like give 25 subs and then I'll send you a private DM later on, you know? That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit on a Discord call to...
See, guys, she's putting it everywhere that she wants to be a loyal wife. And now all of these freaking, you know, little fansly losers are starting to come after her because she's a wife and she loves her husband. That is the stupidest thing to bully somebody over. Because it takes a lot more work to make a relationship work than for you to just goon off for 30 minutes and not care about somebody after that. It's really insane. This whole entire thing is just nuts.
Night and pretend to be your sweet Juju, your one and only.
Something tells me you're better looking IRL than I am. Algorithm has not been kind to me. Bro, you just gotta work out, man. You gotta work out. That's what you gotta do. I work out. I'm a halfway decent guy. I'm not a perfect 10. I'd give myself a solid 5 on a 10 scale.
Guys, it's been a while. Enough drama now, all right? I think we covered the topic. I think you know where I stand. Congratulations on the award, I guess. Moving on.
I just love it how she does that. She explains herself and she's done with the topic. Juju, fantastic video as always. Freaking love your channel. I'm sorry that I've missed out on your chat recently. You've had a really weird schedule, man. You're awesome, Juju, and we'll definitely be in your chat later, okay?